The preparation phase involves breaking down with your feet, meaning short, choppy motions with one foot slightly in front of the other, allowing us to create power trying to get that front foot in the hoop, which means in between the other person's legs. We also want to make sure to have our shoulders back and our arms loaded up to shoot up to make the tackle. We want to make sure we get in a lower stance than the other guys to make sure we win the tackle. The principle of summing joint forces is the biomechanics principle that relates, as it involves creating a maximum amount of force with the maximum amount of joints you can. When we do this, we can create maximum amount of force, and we do this when we tackle because we want to hit the person as hard as we can. The muscles that you will use are in your legs because you are trying to push through your opponent. The execution phase involves the shooting out of this explosive position that we are in. We almost want to jump, but controlled, and hit low with our shoulder into their stomach, with this being the point of contact. Driving our feet through the person, we should shoot our arms up and through the contact so we can push them off balance and take control of the other player. The principle of force can connect to this, and how hard you hit the player is going to affect how your tackle is going to do. If your tackle is weak, the guy is just going to run away, and it's not going to affect them. But if you are tackling strong, with a strong force, you will be able to move that player and take them to the ground. Again, our legs are going to be the main muscles group during this, as we are exploding through our opponent and running through them. We also use our core as a stabilizer, and this helps us a lot. The follow-through phase involves continuing through the contact that you have already made with the player that you have wrapped up. You must keep on driving your feet through the tackle, aka running over the player. This will allow for you to take the person down and continue your momentum through the player while you keep on running with your feet. This will allow for them not to fight back and you to complete your tackle as easy as possible. The principle of force also relates to this phase. It is a part where you are putting the person on the ground and you're basically putting them there, like you're moving them there and they have no choice. Your leg muscles would also be the main group again, as you are basically running through the person, and this is allowing you to push through them, and you're using your legs to do that. This would be an isotonic contraction, as we are not staying in the same place. Our legs move up and down as in a squat, but a shorter motion, and our muscle lengthens and shortens during this. We would also be using the sagittal plane as we are lined up straight and we move through our target as we are trying to run through them, meaning we are on the frontal axis as well.